Are they coming up here? Sounds very close. Oop.
Life support systems.
We have lost voice. Unless I could have enough stamina to get to my weapon. Well, I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with the old saying of, in space, nobody could hear you scream. Well, we're here to actually test that theory out, as we are here checking out a little banger by the name of Xenomare. Now, to the astute observer, you're probably thinking, space, Xeno, it's probably a xenomorph. It's an alien game, isn't it, Falcon? As a matter of fact, yes, but this game is actually a straight-up homage to a game by the name of Alien, which I'm pretty sure is not really technically licensed, on the ZX81. Which, if you thought, say, the Atari 2600, for instance, was, very primitive, I looked up this Alien game, man. We're talking like putting together ping-pong graphics, just basically lines and dots and not even circles. We're talking squares and lines. So let's get to it as soon as possible. Keep in mind it's early access, and there's obviously modes that are unavailable just yet as they're being developed. We have the Fire Team and Escape from Hollis Prime, and I believe there's also like multiplayer in the works by the looks of things. So the only thing we can do right now is going to be Last Survivor, which we shall do. We have this tool right here, very important. It's a radar. It'll let us know exactly where, well, I'm not going to spoil who the enemy here is for this tutorial, but it'll let us know where the enemy's at, based on sound and also the dot on the radar itself. Flashlight, very basic for dark portions of the game, and this will be our actual weapon, which is a flamethrower. As we're familiar, the alien tends to flee. The xenomorph, I guess, tends to flee from fire. Now, it's not going to cook him, it's not going to kill him, it's just basically a deterrent to make him leave the area. So with this in tow, let's come over here and interact with you. We can check a map of the entire area. Some of this would be very important once we can do the Last Survivor thing. But for now, let's just open the airlocks. And again, we're not going to be here too long. I just want to show you the combat, and then we're going to jump into the actual Last Survivor mode. There he is. Okay, so we see him on the radar up above there, you could probably see. So, the question now is he in his hallway? No. By the looks of it, he's probably in a hallway next to us. We can interact with this here more than likely. This lets us... You hear him? Dong, dong, dong. Scan cargo. Oh, there he is. Now, by doing that, he flees. And that's essentially going to be the same pattern that the alien. That little droid right there is emulating what the xenomorph will be doing. Okay, so for Last Survivor, here we're starting off in the DSV Lady Hawk. The enemies right there would be our xenomorph, obviously. Now, I believe they recently added if we go over to, the Moonfall Station, which is a really, really big map, so there's a lot of objectives to get done, but you're actually being hunted by aliens. So this, I guess, would be the sequel. Right here, we're dealing with the first movie, Alien, and then we're dealing with the sequel, Aliens.
Wow!
Now, I will say this. Having the radar is very useful. It will probably make it very easy for me. Just in the interest of giving you guys a little bit of extra entertainment from my suffering, let me re-roll until we get the radar off. Stop. You always want to come with me, don't you? Get it away.
2 hours later.
Right now, there's a couple of canisters we could check out here inside. We don't know what's in them. If we could find ourselves, that's not something we need, but I guess I might as well just pick it up. If we could find ourselves a terminal that lets us scan the entire ship for possible cargo, that's what we need. I mean, had that been one of the canisters of food that we needed here, would have been nice, because then I could just go ahead and pop this airlock open, and that's where we have to move the food to. But because we already got one item here, I feel like both the canisters are going to be like all the way on the other side of the ship, so we have to drag them and sneak around the alien at the same time doing it. Yep, no such luck. Now, the other concern is that because we don't have the scanner, I don't know where Homeboy is at. It doesn't sound like he's outside of here. And again, once we open the airlock, it's, game on. He wasn't there, perfect. Now, there's one more canister to check right there. This terminal could potentially help us out, because this terminal lets us actually scan the entire ship. Hi, dog. I didn't hear him. I guess it's because I don't have the scanner that you can't even hear him now. He's just babysitting that hallway. Oh god, it's a lot more tougher without the scanner. I don't know why I even want to impress you guys and entertain you. I should be making life easy for myself and just be rolling with the scanner. So I know at all times where this scumbag is at. Again, I got the flamethrower so I can scare him off. Potentially, but it's not always a 100% chance that you'll nail the shot. Scan cargo, okay. Now we're in business. Don't show up. This takes a while, so... We've got it, okay. So, we don't know what's in the cargos. Jesus, he's babysitting. Just camping me out. We don't know what's in those boxes, but now where the arrows are at is where that particular piece of thing that we could search has an item. Is one of the items they were looking for? Maybe. Could be something else completely, but at least now we know instead of just searching around with any idea. I hear him. Oh, this dude is just dead set on camping this hallway. Wow, okay. We actually found one of the items that we need, but that's the one that I have to carry back to the airlock, which slows me down. And with this guy over here in camp mode, oh, it's gonna be fun. At least it's not too far, so there is that. The thing is, I'm not gonna bother doing this until... Dude. I think he went to the bottom room, because I heard a door open. I'm not gonna pick that up until I get the scanner, because then at least I could kind of guide myself afterwards. So if this right here is the scanner, it's not. It's the other piece of food that we need, though. So that means that the scanner is going to be in that last arrow over there. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. And as I said, even though it's a very basic 2D survival horror game, it's filled with a bunch of, pardon the word, soul, you know? Very claustrophobic. The entire UI makes it look very claustrophobic as well. Here's our scanner. Pick it up, please. Ooh, that was right on the buzzer. The moment I stepped into that closet, he stepped into the freaking room. At least in a way, we kind of figured out that the detection is properly coded, you know? Any other game, like if it was janky, for instance, they could have easily spotted me even though it was still behind the... It was still behind the door, so I was gonna say, so I was gonna grab this and... I hear him again. Oh, he knows. He knows exactly where I'm at. Now, hook a left. Thank you. And go far away. Don't even stop. Keep maneuvering. So this is what I meant about the food. You see how slow this is going now? Now, if you thought that was bad, we have to do the same thing with the other red one. Once that's done, then we have to find a terminal to actually initiate the escape procedures. For that one, maybe then we could go a little bit balls to the wall and maybe just flamethrow ourselves as we have to beat a timer before the ship explodes. Where is he? Okay. Alright, he's camping the last bit of food that I do need. Should have moved probably to one of the bottom rooms over there and be closer. But as long as we could see him right now come back and hook down or up and goes off to the left, we could maybe get to the canister where we have to drop this off and we're good. Now he's tricky. The thing is that I'm making sure that he doesn't stop suddenly, you know, just hook a little U-turn on us, because he loves to do that. Suddenly he'll stop and be like, you know what, I'm gonna actually stop on this little path of mine and just turn back around. So once this is done, then we execute the procedure for escape. And for that, I more than likely want to have the flamethrower, so we have to go back to where we left it, which I believe was the room right next to us.
Online.
Okay. He's coming back. Oh yeah. He post up right here. Yep, oh, he's coming back. I'm not sure if he's alerted to noises too, so like, you know, say the AI being like, oh, live support online or whatever. Oh boy. He just came up straight up and peered inside. Are you in there? Again, the goal right now is get a flamethrower, so we have maybe a bit of defense. With this acquired, we could hopefully burn. He's right above, he's right above, he's right above. I'm not sure if there's any hiding places over there. Yeah, go over there. Okay, perfect. He's heading now to the lock itself. This is where we set off the escape plan. We have 1 minute after we do this to get over there safely. When to do it? Well, good question.
System online. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
I think we were able to just get through. Keep running, boy. I thought he was gonna spot me. Like, I just went, like, silent because I was like, this is it. But we still have to close.
30.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There was puckering happening. The moment I set that scuttle to like the countdown to start, and I was just like, should I go? Should I stop? Should I go? And then I saw the other door with me. I was like, oh god, the one is gonna tip him off, but I was hardcore puckered. Okay, we got that one, perfect. Now we got a little bit of time for more, so let's really quickly just take a peek at the next level with the 2 aliens. That one I'm not too familiar with, to be honest with you. And that's a bigger stage as well. Go to main menu. I mean, I'd like to check these out, but they're not developed just yet, so it's gonna be kind of a shorter video because of what's available in the game right now. But oh yeah, you know how I mentioned multiplayer? Yeah, this is how I figured I guess it would be multiplayer, because down there you see Hero 2, 3, and 4 as well, so that should be interesting. I mean, the stage would have to be a lot bigger to make that happen. Like this one, the Moonfall Station. Look at the size of this thing right here. This is a ginormous stage. Oh, this is so confined. So here's where we drop the food off. Nothing through there. 2 aliens. Dots look very small, so they're very far off more than likely. Now this is not to scan like we did over there, it's just to show us the map. So finding a terminal to scan cargo would be very nice right here. Let's go up through the top side. Are all these things we could... No, okay. Oh, are you the scan cargo thing? Dude, if you are. You absolutely are, you madman. Okay. I don't think this actually does the entire map for us though, because it's so huge. I think it only covers that portion that we're seeing. So whatever's outside of that radius, well, you gotta find probably another thing to scan it through. That's what would make sense to me. Dude. They're both together. Why can't I go through there? What's stopping me? What is that? Cables? Let's go through the cables, dog. I mean, there's canisters here, but there's not gonna be anything in them. Otherwise, I would have told me there's something in them. Oh, wait. Oh, they're on the other side. That's, by the way, right there, what we need to actually... Oh, they're rolling up. Can I hide here? Yeah. Oh, you can hide in the grates. Perfect. Wow. I thought I was about to get, like, you know, basically pinned in here with a dead end. So this here is what we need to actually set up the launch after we've acquired our items. This should probably scan more of this area for us, right? Yeah, so it's basically sectional. You can't just find one to scan the entire thing for us like the last map, unfortunately. It's apparently something here. Green can of food, which we do not need. Down there we got what? Flamethrower. Well, I mean, at least for now we'll hold on to it. It's not like our hands are busy with anything else. So I imagine those 2 boxes right there probably hold nothing, otherwise it'll probably would have been scanned once we did that. So in reality now, we know there's another item over there, I think we still gotta find a couple more terminals in order for it to scan the areas for us, because as you can see, there's a ton of boxes here. You know what it could be as well? I'm popping these boxes right now here open, since those guys aren't around. It could be a fact as well, or like maybe a situation where there's no cargo scan in this area. I mean, we have 2 over there that we've already kind of gone through. But down here, what if there's just no cargo scan? And you have to do it manually. Ooh, where do I hide? I can hide here. Are these boxes something? Oh, look, I mean, look at all the boxes now. There's gotta be a way to scan, right? And look at this. This is madness. For one person? Ooh. Well, we actually found the hardest part that we gotta take back. Don't burn that. We did find the hardest part. So putting that into the escape pod would be perfect, because the next 2 items that we gotta find, we don't have to carry back. And then we just set up that launch over there and we're good. Homeboy's rolling up. Why aren't you showing up on my scanner, by the way? I only spotted him because I saw the red cone vision. You seen it? It's on my scanner. What, are you above the scanner now or what? You know, you don't make your own rules in this game, my friend. You follow the rules. You show up on the scanner. Okay, see, now they're on the scanner, but they're way, way far off, which is good. Are they coming up here? Sounds very close. Oop.
Life support systems.
We have lost voice. Unless I could have enough stamina to get to my weapon. Oh. You couldn't have painted a better ending though, right? That little rush of the thing, he got to it, but just as he grabbed that flamethrower, he himself got wrecked by the Xeno. He got Xeno'd pretty good, I would say. Oh, boys. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here for this, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll probably take a little gander at this game again in the future once the other 2 things have been developed, perhaps. I really like it. And probably multiplayer, especially that type of stage, would be a lot more easier than just one person going through like 70 million canisters right there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Information down below in case you want to pick it up for yourselves. I'll catch you next time.